Ladies and gents, welcome back. Now the cancel wagons are circling and they found themselves a new target, and that would be Russel Brand, a comedian, rock star, movie star, turned YouTuber with a sizable following, 5 million subscribers. And he's taken to the airwaves. He's been on the news quite a bit in the past recent, I don't want to say 10 years. He's got quite the voice out there. And he's asking some serious questions and talking about some no topics. We can see on his channel here, it's official, they lied. They've warned me not to talk about this. I'm not allowed to discuss this. He's ranging from topics from the trucker protest to what's happening in Europe to stuff about, the things that we're not supposed to talk about, the things that I had a video taken down for talking about. He's raising concerns. Now, as always, we have watch the ban Russel Brand movement start to happen. Same as Joe Rogan. If you haven't been paying attention, Joe Rogan was under fire for having the same problem of asking questions, seeing what's actually going on, talking to experts that speak about things that are contrary to the mainstream media narrative, which, if anyone's paying attention, knows, well, they definitely have a narrative. So we have here Twitter Checkmark, writer, political analyst, columnist, consultant, work mainly tweet on UK Israeli politics, but here he is circling the bandwagon on Russel Brand. Comedian Russel Brand pushes out just asking questions, in quotes, conspiracy theories about Ukraine, COVID, Bill Gates, the World Economic Forum, social credit, and Hillary Clinton to his 5.1 million YouTube subscribers. Many of his videos have more than 1 million views. Now, why is that relevant? Well, it's relevant because this is the dog whistle. This is a kind of language that's used in cancel culture. It's a rallying cry to get people behind your movement to cancel this individual. And it usually comes in the form of people, with false flags, flagging videos, and then calling networks or calling businesses and saying, if you support this, I'm not going to, harassment, stuff like that. Now, what is it that he's actually saying? What are the things that are actually being conveyed here? Now, Viva Fry tweeted this one out yesterday. Truth from Rusty Rockets. I gotta hand it to him. What an awesome Twitter handle. Russel Brand is Rusty Rockets on Twitter and is phenomenal. The Canadian government is officially saying the quiet part out loud.
In the words of Barry McKillop, Deputy Director of Financial Transactions and Reports Analysis Centre, FinTrack, who spoke before Canada's House of Commons Finance Committee on Thursday, the money the organisers managed to raise was not only not cash that funded terrorism or was in any way money laundering, it was simply a way for people living in what they thought was a democratic country, believing was a safe way of expressing their position on an issue. People living in what they thought was a democratic country, believing was a safe way of expressing their position on an issue. The only mistake they made was believing they were in a democratic country. That is what they did wrong. They weren't terrorists. They weren't money launderers. They were ordinary Canadian people who made the mistake of thinking they were living in a democracy. I hope you won't make that mistake again. If you don't know, now you know.
There you have it. These are the views that he's expressing on his channel. He's essentially the same things that I've been saying, just bringing you what's actually being said by the people who are saying saying things out of one corner of their mouth and then saying something out of the other corner of their mouth. What's actually happening? He's on here also saying legendary comedian Russel Brand, Rusty Rockets, slams Justin Trudeau over crackdown of freedom protesters. So again, not allowed to say these things. Circle the wagons, get the pitchforks and torches out. They're going after this guy. Russel Brand and Jimmy Dore are two of my favorites right now. I can't believe I just typed this. So this is the thing. A lot of people are coming to realize that people that they normally disagree with vehemently are coming together because the world has gone so crazy. The people who are ruling elite, as they like to refer to themselves, are so absurdly off base with what average people want or would like to see happen in their countries, that they're turning to the people that they vehemently normally would disagree with. Jimmy Dore is a prominent left-wing comedian and commentary guy. Used to be on the Young Turks. Apparently got kicked off the Young Turks for having disagreements, and then they went on to slander him. If the Young Turks is slandering you, in my opinion, that means you're saying something right. That's just my opinion. But don't agree with what all they say. But at least they're asking real questions. Yeah, Jimmy Dore talking about this.
One person working with another person to do something. I could think of lots of conspiracies that surround COVID. People in power working together to promote propaganda or a lie about something. That's
okay. I don't know what he's going to get into because I had a video taken down, so I'm not going to put too much of that. But check him out as well. Here we have... there is no left or right anymore. Glenn Beck retweeting Russel Brand. There's a new type of alliance that is perpendicular to previous party politics. What did Glenn Beck have to say? So they do run the world. And he's commenting on Russel Brand's video talking about the World Economic Forum. Now, these are all things that have come to light. I did a video recently about the World Economic Forum and how it's no longer taboo to talk about it. I mean, they have a YouTube channel. We're not, no lie here, right? They've got a YouTube channel. I was actually looking on the YouTube channel to see if they still had Vladimir Putin's speech on there, but that's been removed because he was a guest many times on the World Economic Forum. So that's why I have that up there. But yeah, Russel Brand, the wagons are circling him. People are calling to have everything that he's ever done canceled and removed from the internet. The book burning is beginning on the side of. You can't say left or right anymore. It's just, you have the totalitarian would seem groups on the one side, and then you have people who want sovereignty and freedom in their own choices of what they want to do with their lives. Now, that being said, just wanted to throw this out there that the freedom protests are still occurring in Canada nationwide. They're all over the place. This is still happening on the ground. So this is it's something to look forward to. It's something to go see. If there's one happening in your local area, go and check it out. Go talk to some people. If you disagree with them, go check it out. Go talk with these people. Most of these people aren't what you think. They're not what the news is throwing out there and telling you. This isn't an anti-vax movement. This is a movement of people who don't want limits on their freedom. They don't want controls laid down on them by decree, using emergency powers. That's not the way we like to work things here in Western free democracies. Another protest that's happening coming up, that's tomorrow. If you're watching this today, that would be the March 5th. Saturday, March 5th is Freedom Chain 2022. This is people forming a chain of just holding hands on the side of the highway across Canada. We'll see what kind of turnout we get for this event. Anyway, I wanted to bring you guys that picture of what's happening. Go subscribe to Russel Brand on YouTube. Check him out. If you're not using YouTube anymore, go check him out on Rumble. He's on there. Anyway, keep on trucking.